The 1 month countdown.
Hey guys, so we're going to show you what we do for our sleeping system and what we're going to be doing if we cowboy camp. So when you through hike, it's really important to keep your base weight low, and one way that you can do that is have gear that has multiple purposes. That's why for our rain gear, we're not going to be using a rain jacket and rain pants. We're just going to be using a rain poncho. And this is great because it's super long, so it'll cover our torso and most of our legs, and it doubles as a tarp. So when we want to cowboy camp, all we have to do is take our rain poncho, which is super big and square shaped, and just lay it flat on the ground. All right, so this is what it would look like if we were cowboy camping. And one of the reasons why we want to put a tarp down is because little spines and rocks and pieces of dirt will actually pop your air mattress. And once your air mattress gets popped, it's kind of game over for that section of the PCT. So along with having a tarp, it's also really important to have a camping pad that's insulated. We're going to be using the Thermarest Neo Air X-Lite, which has an R value of 4.2, and that's really awesome because it's going to keep us nice and warm. And one thing that we're going to bring with us is we're going to bring this cool little pump sack. And basically what you do is you stick the end into your Thermarest, kind of blow into it for a little bit, and then it fills with air, and you just squeeze it down. And that way, every single time you want to blow it up, you don't get lightheaded. And all we have to do is carry one of these. We don't have to carry all three because we all have the same pad.
So we've got everything we need now to set up our sleeping system, but the first thing is, I'm gonna be honest, 100% a luxury item, and that is my little travel pillow. You don't have to have this. You can have a bag stuffed with clothes, but man, oh man, does it make a difference. So I've got my pillow all blown up, and to set up my quilt system, all I need to do is take this first strap, and I kind of bring it around my pad, and then the bottom strap is actually here on the bottom, and what these do is they keep you from sliding off at night, and they'll also keep your quilt tucked under you, because of course the benefit of a quilt, and one of the things that makes it so light, is that it doesn't have a bottom. It uses the nice insulation of the camping mattress instead of the bottom part of the quilt. So now I've got this thing attached with the bottom, and what I would do is I would attach one side to there, and if I want this tucked under me more, I can move these two things closer together. And if it's very, very cold out, I'm gonna use my hood, which of course is another great thing in my pack that does double duty because it goes with my hoodie or this. And I'm just gonna jump into my little quilt, and it's under me, and I can tuck it right under. And if it's really cold, I can get inside and I can use these two little snaps. Then I can snap these right around my neck. And then if it's really cold, I can go shoop, and hey all, believe it or not, most people through hike the PCT by themselves, even though they might join up with new tramily or friends and family for different sections. So because the three of us are hiking together for the entire distance, and not only hiking together, but sharing gear and a tent, we figured we probably should lay down some bylaws and like general game rule plans for each other so situations like this don't end up happening. So here's what we came up with. All right, you guys, so here are the official HRC Constitution and bylaws. I feel like I should have a big white beard. Maybe it's like a mustache. This is the Constitution bylaws of the HRC. No, so we are going to have...
Give me a sec, I have something for this.
Oh, you have something? Okay. We are going to have many notarized copies of this that we will bring on the trail with us. So if you would like to be part of our tramily, that is fine. You will have to sign one of these notarized copies. Woo! Yes! I will have
That's perfect.
number one, safety first. In snow, on peaks, on river crossings, rule number one is don't die. Hashtag embrace the alternate.
Rule number 2 is don't complain. Maybe you get like 3 complaints the whole trail. If it's cold, windy, dusty, hot, everybody already knows that. So say something funny instead.
You can't quit on a bad day.
Or ever. Even if you have insane blisters or a broken bone, you drag your body across the trail.
Wow!
Just kidding. Safety first.
Bouncing off of that,
First aid.
rule number four is listen to your body. Schedule is important, but injury is a trip ender. If we need to have a shorter day, then we'll have one. Razor.
Valid.
We are all captains or leaders. If there are decisions to be made or middle of the night things to attend to, it's all of our jobs.
Have a flexible mindset.
Spontaneously bursting into song is highly encouraged.
Stop blisters before they happen.
That's really important if your feet are feeling hot. All right, this next one is really important. Drink water for the love of
God.
Camel.
This is a lot of rules. I thought there would be like 5, but we're still going.
We're still going. You must announce all pity parties because no one likes to wonder what's going on inside your head.
Razor does an amazing job at this, and I was like, duly noted. Like, she'll be like, I'm going to go over there for 15 minutes. I might cry a little, and then I'm going to come back, and I'm going to be over it. And I'm like, that's the healthiest thing I've ever seen. Like, not to take it out on people, but to just own it.
We absolutely have to tell one another if we have something in our teeth, our nose, on our face, like anything nasty. Just be like, dude, you got to get that. Take care of that. Get it off.
Good rule.
You got something in your tooth.
Oh,
Like,
good. Thank you. Yeah. Fantastic. All right. You must check gut hooks at every trail junction. More on that later. And another one from me. We shall not cowboy camp where there are tarantulas. Ever. Never, ever, never. And in fact, someone needs to do some research on, like, I need a color-coded section by section of where there could be tarantulas on the PCT. We will not.
As what I feel like is the designated nurse of the group, I feel like I can take that on. Tarantula, okay. Poodle, what's the poodle bush?
Yeah, and snake spotting, rattlesnakes.
I got snake spotting.
With overlapping color coding. Okay, you on that?
Got it. So, what do we do if we see a bear?
My plan is to scream and run away faster than you two.
My plan is to just stand really still so that it just goes right by me and it sees Halo running up ahead and goes after her.
I think my plan is like words of affirmations.
Oh, you're a very nice bear. You're a very nice bear.
You don't want to eat me, bear.
Kind bear.
Look at me.
Mom would be much better to eat. She's running over there. I'm sure you could catch her.
We must Beyonce stretch 4 times a week.
Absolutely. The way I see that going down is it's a cold morning. I'm the first one up. And I start the Beyonce stretch and gradually raise the volume of the music. And you guys like emerge from the tent like caterpillars out of their chrysalises. And then join the Beyonce stretch. That's how I see it happening.
You guys know what part I'm doing right now?
Whenever we have to do something as like a plan B compared to the things we've read about and looked forward to for years, for example, Scout and Frodo, Hiker Heaven, we will loudly proclaim, this is much better than blank.
Okay. And the last rule is that every 500 miles, each of us has to incorporate a found object into our kit or outfit. And then every 500 miles, you have to switch it out for a new found object.
Wait, you gotta switch it out? You can't just collect? You can't just get like a collect?
Oh, I like that collect idea.
I am not about the collecting. I think you got to switch it out. Maybe you got to hand it off to someone else. Because otherwise you're going to have like all these found objects. So it's heavy. It's weighty.
Yeah, and then at the end, you can see what type of outfit that we created, and then we all have to wear it on Christmas.
I'm swapping mine out.
Wow. Hey guys, so last week we asked you to write us a short story using 8 of the terms that we mentioned in our video. And oh my gosh, we were blown away by your responses. We got some amazing stories, some about your own experiences, some about us. And we'd like to give a huge shout out to 6th grade class at Lava Charter School. You guys are all going to be receiving Osprey stickers, but special shout out to Sarcasm, who not only wrote a super awesome story, but also has a fantastic trail name. You will be getting an extra prize of an Osprey day pack. And our other winner is Kamalia from Patterson Elementary School, who wrote a super awesome story that revolved around us. You will also be getting one of our super awesome Osprey day packs. Here's Razor with your next challenge question, and this week your guys' prizes are a tactical flashlight and a dry bag.
Hi guys, for this week's challenge question, we want to know something that you think we overlooked that should be added to our Constitution. So send us in what it is that you think we left out, and we will pick 3 that we will add on to our Constitution.